Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, episode number 198. My name is Matt. With me is Roman.
Hello.
Hi, Roman.
Hi, Matador. How are you?
Good. Do you mind if I call you Roman?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
It just reminds me of back in the day when I was forced to watch Days of Our Lives.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where the name came from?
No, it was my uncle's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope not.
No. He's dead now.
Oh shit. Well, this
And
took
it's
a turn.
and it's actually Roman. But
Well, that
Roman.
would
I
make
like
more
Roman.
sense.
I like Roman. I used to introduce myself as Roman if I didn't want to be, known later. Because then I knew if like someone yells in a crowd like, "Hey, Roman," I'm like, no, I'm not turning around.
Incognito.
Yeah.
We have. Well, first let's start by saying
Welcome.
we are a welcome. We're a sort of comedy, sports, health, etc. podcast. We sit around and riff on a bunch of shit.
Oh, we're very funny.
We are pretty funny, I think. But our Twitter feeds, if you want to, get at us during the show or after the show, at Reasons Are and Neil
At Angels Freak 7 and just jam it onto your keyboard and jam it in there.
His name is actually Neil, in case you're wondering. We have a very special episode coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We are recording it on February 3rd, Saturday, February 3rd at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Number 71.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We're celebrating. That's what we should start doing. It's just like, this is our 1 year and 3.5 month anniversary, doing a live show.
Exactly. People can show up and join the chat room on Mixlr. Go to mixlr.com. I believe you do have to create an account to join the chat. You don't have to. I don't think you have to create an account to listen, but it takes 2 seconds to make an account. So go ahead and do that. You can jump in the chat. You can ask us questions and make comments and all that crap while we're recording our live episode. But also, if you wanted to send something in beforehand, or maybe you can't make it to the live show, send it to reasonsareseveral@gmail.com. Anything you want to say, if you have a question or a comment or whatever, if you want to send an audio clip,
on the live show, not sure we'll play the audio clip, but it will be on the show we release.
It will be on the show we release.
Yes.
So we'll have to do that. Trying to get our bearings straight on some of the
but it might be on the live show. I mean, we're flying by the seat of our pants. We're doing no research, but all content.
That's right.
Yeah.
No research. Please join us for that. That'll be awesome.
Do you want to tell them when it is?
I did tell
them. Oh,
them.
did you? Okay.
Saturday, February 3rd, 3 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Reasons-R-several. You can go to if you go to our Twitter account, there's a little banner up that I made that just gives you all the information you need. If you go to reasonsareseveral.com, there's a post at the top of the page that gives you all the information you need as well. So,
and obviously the Mixlr is available on phones and tablets, so you don't have to be at your computer.
It is. I believe if you're on the phone, well, you don't have to download the app, but I think it makes it a little bit easier.
Much easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's how I listened to you on 7 Days a Geek 2 years ago.
That's right. I know. It's one of those things where as we start to go through this and figuring out the details, I have much more respect for all the logistics of what he had to do to get that set up.
I'm not that impressed.
You're not impressed.
No, yeah. And to get it so it sounds really good for 24 hours, sometimes in a row, sometimes not.
Yeah, right.
It's like 7-Eleven.
I was in Arizona. Did you know
that? When were you in Arizona?
Last week.
But we recorded last week.
We did. How did we do that? And we really fucked up our.
No, we called it
NFL picks. But we'll get to that.
Yes, you were in Arizona. You were out trying to find yourself, touch your roots or something like that.
That's
You're
right.
High desert, freaking taking peyote with the kids and freaking seeing your ancestors. You're trying to talk to Annalise's people.
I did. I talked to her people.
Nice.
Yeah, I meant to tell her that. No, we went down to see my wife's grandfather who turned 100 last August.
Oh God.
So he's seen some shit.
My God, he's forgotten some shit, I bet.
He's forgotten a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It was real interesting because he and his wife, who's like 95.
Oh, younger lady.
They live in a like an assisted living type facility.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went over there and visited them a couple times. And the second time we went over there, we all sat around and he started sharing stories about World War II.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking bananas.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, so I was involved in the liberation of Manila. I was in the Philippines, and he's telling all these crazy stories about, getting shot by a sniper and stuff. It's one of those things where you hear these stories and you just go, "We're such pussies."
Oh, totally, totally. Just when you hear stories of people that didn't have to do heroic things like that, but just like, yeah, I have to get up at frickin' 5 to go milk the cow so my kids have milk for their cereal that mom bakes in the oven. And it's like,
Right.
wait, you go outside that early for like milk? You know, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
go
Meanwhile,
kill a chicken for dinner.
You're making your own frappuccino on your whatever in your
Making
kitchen.
my own. I'm ordering on my cell phone and bring it out to my car. What the hell?
It was funny because at one point we're sitting there and my two guys, so I've got an 8 and a 6-year-old for anybody who doesn't know. They were really good because they were listening to his stories and stuff and asking questions. And then they're like, "Can we go play chess?" There's this other room that had chess, and they don't really know chess very well. And I was explaining the rules, although I don't, I know how the players move and stuff. I don't fucking know any strategy or anything. So they started playing, and I was trying to help my younger guy, and just to get the game like done.
Right.
So the game finishes, and my younger guy gets to say checkmate. And my older guy goes, "Ah, shit."
That's great.
Like really loud.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, the facility we're in is a lot of old people probably didn't hear him. But God damn it was funny. I was like, "Whoa,
nice.
Slow down."
Is Grandpa with it?
His mental faculties are there. His hearing is really bad. So you really have to like kind of almost have him lip read you or almost yell at him.
Talk slow and loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's an immigrant.
Is that how you talk to immigrants?
Haven't you ever seen that? I see it all the time at work because there's so many people who visit from other countries, and they'll ask, and their English won't be that good, so they'll say, somebody will say like, "Yeah, go down there and turn left," and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. Go down there," and I'm like, I don't know if yelling at them is gonna help.
No, I have seen that for sure. But otherwise, like he's totally with it. Like he does crossword puzzles all day. But like, I mean, he's using his mind. He's not just like fading away. So it's
good.
It's cool to see.
I'm a big fan of the crossword puzzle.
Yeah, they're good.
Big fan.
Then
I don't think you understand, Matt. I'm a big fan.
You do it all the time?
No, I'm joking. I'm just
your
playing.
house.
Yeah. No, it's on my Kindle Fire.
Oh,
no, Kindle tab. I don't know. Kindle
Fire.
The
Amazon Fire. Whatever you want to call it.
Baby one. Little baby one.
The baby one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go on. So Arizona, you were hanging. You brought the 6 and the 8-year-old, but his kids. Don't get your minds out of the gutters. And then you hung with Gramps.
Yep. And then we're only there 3 nights, so it's pretty quick turnaround. So we try to kind of jam it all in there.
Right.
And the
you guys get one? Do you guys get a hotel room? You get one room, or you guys get rooms towards the boys? I don't know if you split. No. Okay.
No.
One room. So no sexy times with your lady friend.
Who would be my wife, by the way.
She's still a lady and she's still a friend. Yeah. Or do you guys try to do it like super quiet so the kids don't hear?
It's impossible because my younger guy's like, "I'm going to sleep with mom." Like,
oh, you're like, well, I guess I'm next.
Thanks a lot, cock blocker.
You're right. Sloppy seconds.
We'll just refer to him that way from now on.
Little CB is like, "Dad, why for years did you call me CB?"
No, you'll find out someday.
Yeah.
How do you think you got here?
Yeah, wait till you have a girlfriend, buddy.
So we went to this place called the OdySea Aquarium.
Okay.
Now you think of Arizona, you think aquarium.
Seafood.
Like first you probably think seafood,
right?
And then you think aquarium.
Yeah.
This place is crazy.
Yeah.
Like they sunk some fucking dough into this place. It's amazing what they did. Because we first looked at it online, we're like, what is the deal with the cost? I sound like that just sounded like a cross between like Jerry Seinfeld and Christopher Walken.
Totally.
What is the deal?
That was good.
Terrible. Sorry.
So what is the deal with the cost?
Yeah, because it's
typical
expensive.
Finance guy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Gotta evaluate.
Right.
Try to find deals.
So how much was it per person?
Oh, it was like $30 a person or something. It was ridiculous. So the kids were a little cheaper, but I was like, why is it so fucking expensive? So we get in there, and the first thing you do when you walk in is the guy's like, just so you know, you probably want to go to the bathroom right away. Trust me. I'm like, okay.
All right.
So we walk into the bathroom, and you walk in, and you might have seen this. I think I posted on Instagram. Right above the sinks where you wash your hands, looks into the shark tank.
Oh, nice.
Like, sharks are fucking swimming by while you're washing your hands, like right in front of your face.
Oh, that guy. I was thinking San Jose. But yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, so there was that, and then you get to like pet like the rays, like stingrays are
Mm-hmm.
swimming around, which are hilarious. I don't know if you've ever done that before because you probably don't spend a lot of time in aquariums, but they come up to you like dogs in a kennel or something.
Right.
Like they like come up to you.
Yeah.
It's so
Well,
creepy.
there's a place, the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is really nice, and the one I think it's in San Francisco has that open in the park, and since I'm there a lot, it's like an open water feature where they have rays and other things that'll come up and touch. And then I've fed huge rays in either Antigua or St. Lucia. I don't know why I'm holding my arms outstretched because nobody can see me.
You're talking with your hands. It's the Italian side of you. How much percent Italian are you?
I don't know. They're at like, I don't know, 25 or something like that. I'm
Like
mostly Greek and Jewish.
That's right. So that was pretty cool. And then, I mean, you could even like pet sturgeon, which is you really want to pet sturgeon.
Oh, you want to stroke that sturgeon.
Oh, man. There's just a guy there going, don't touch their face. Don't touch their face. Just touch their back.
That was his job?
That's his job.
Nice.
Just to remind you of that. And then, like, at one point, you go down an escalator that goes through the water. Like, there's water above you. You walk through a tunnel that has that. They had fucking sea lions and shit. It was just a really cool thing. You get toward the end, and you're thinking, how sometimes you go to, well, I don't know. Again, I don't know how often you go to aquarium. If you go through an aquarium, like, they blow their water early, and you're kind of going through pretty quick.
Right.
Also, you're like, oh, I just went through all the cool stuff, and now it's just
now
like
I'm stuck looking at giant fish tanks.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm looking at kelp and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So, but this one, you get toward the end, and it's like, okay, you're gonna step in here. Like, there's a clock running, and it's every 5 minutes or something like that. You're gonna go into the auditorium. So you go into this auditorium, it's about 50 seats, and you sit down, and this video comes up of this husband and wife like having this little banter back and forth. It's really cheesy.
Oh, like a vlog?
Like a I didn't say it on Elise. He said it.
Go on.
But they get done talking, and all of a sudden, the whole thing rotates. And you rotate one station, and now you're talking to a guy who's in a tank with like the thing over his head, and he's talking to you. There's a massive ray swimming right behind him. This school of fish going by, this little shark, and he's telling you all this stuff. You finish that, you rotate again. You see all these sea lions. You finish that, you rotate again. So anyway, you go through like 5 stages. It's just, you see where the money's going. You see why they're charging you so much. Right. It's so expensive and so nice. So go check out the OdySea Aquarium because it's pretty.
Did the kids enjoy it?
Oh, they loved it.
Did your lady friend enjoy it?
Yes, my lady friend enjoyed
Good.
it.
I figured that would be a phrase you'd like and could relate with. Your lady friend.
It sounds old timey.
Yeah. Your lady friend.
God. Then we went to the hockey game. Which is awesome because I've never seen
Arizona Wild. No, Arizona Sabercats.
Coyotes.
Yeah, because that's for hockey. That's the other thing I think of when I think of Arizona is hockey.
Yes,
seafood and hockey.
I'm hitting all the major Arizona.
That's right. You really saw Arizona.
So we went to the game, just the 4 of us, and the boys had never been to a game before. My lady friend had never been to a game before.
Oh, really?
Amazingly enough. And I had never seen, I'm a New York Islanders fan for reasons that I just don't want to get into. But
so would you say the reasons are several?
The reasons are several.
Nice.
It's primarily one, though.
Okay.
But I had never seen them play live, so that was pretty sweet. So I got to see them. They unfortunately lost in overtime, but it was fun to go see them. And it's funny because you go to this place and nobody in Arizona gives a dick about hockey.
Right, that's a shame. I'd like a handful of dicks after I see a hockey game.
We got these sweet seats, like 5 rows up from the ice.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah.
So no one's ever seen you play hocky?
No one's ever.
The
they've
kids?
seen me play.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's not exciting.
Oh, I would imagine. I would imagine it probably is.
Well, it could be exciting in the sense that they know me,
right?
And I could fall at any moment,
right.
Other than that, I don't think it's quite as thrilling as the professionals. I kept saying that to my lady friend. I kept saying, "Look at those guys warming up. Looks just like me, right?" And she's like, "Yeah."
One of the guys that I work with was in the minor leagues for hockey, and I think had a cup of coffee in the majors. And his brother was a major league hockey player for a long time.
Can you share the name or no?
Yeah, last name is like Scatchard.
Dave Scatchard?
Maybe. I'll look it up.
Okay. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun. What else did we do? Oh, we also went to Top Golf. Have you ever done Top Golf? Do they have Top Golf there?
Top Golf?
Yes, it's basically it's a glorified driving range, and you hit at targets and get points and shit. It's made for like a corporate outing. We're all going to go have a team building exercise and go to Top Golf and hit balls at targets and have drinks and food because they serve it. I mean, I'm shitting on Top Golf, which I shouldn't because it is a pretty sweet place.
Shitting on
But
top.
I don't know if you ever been to it. It's
No, I'm sorry, I have not.
okay.
But it sounds.
It's pretty cool, but it's fake. It's fake. It's fake golf, Neil. Hashtag fake golf. Sad.
You're killing me. Yeah, I think it
Anyway.
is Dave.
Dave Scatcherd.
Yeah, I
I
believe
don't know. I
so.
pulled that one out of the back of my head, so I'm not sure if that's right. But anyway, if you ever get a chance to get to Top Golf, because I know
Yes.
you like to golf.
Right. Let me look
You
up.
should definitely go there. Well, it's short. It's short too. Like you can go for an hour.
Oh,
and
well, that's fun.
you can fucking drink beers and eat food and stuff. They bring it right to you, so it's pretty sweet.
Top Golf.
Check
Ultimate,
it
and
out.
They
It's
have
spend-
one in Sacramento and they have one in San Jose.
Yeah, it's a little spendy.
Oh,
But
man, you listen, cheap ass. Shit costs money, all right.
it does cost money, but when you're on a trip to Arizona,
So were you in Scottsdale?
yes.
Yeah, this is where you were. I see where you were.
Oh, you see the Talking Stick near the Talking Stick Resort.
Oh,
Yeah.
as in like native people talking stick?
I believe that is the reference. There's a casino there.
Speaking of, Indians are getting rid of Chief Wahoo.
I saw that, but they're gonna give it like a farewell tour, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not gonna do it next year. They're gonna wait till 2019.
Yeah, well, they have too many Chief Wahoo things to sell.
Too many things. Well, they got to clear it out.
All right, so you top golfed it. Man, this sounds
Yep.
like an expensive trip
It was an expensive trip.
to
And I'm glad to be home.
Arizona.
I'm glad to be home.
That's funny.
That's it. That's all we did. Did you want to talk about the Super Bowl?
I do.
Because your team, you did not predict this.
No.
You were thinking Jacksonville all the way, and you might even be a little disappointed, frankly.
Yeah.
But we, as we referenced earlier in the show, you might have noticed we had recorded prior to the conference championship games.
Right.
Hence our confusion over what happened in them.
Right.
So sorry for that.
And I will still say, I did think that Jacksonville could beat the Patriots. And I think if they didn't give up with 55 seconds left to go in the second quarter, they would have beat the Patriots.
Yeah, right. They certainly started well.
They started well, but then I just don't think with 2 timeouts and 55 seconds on the clock, you take a knee.
Right.
I just
they
don't
were
think
trying to
that's a
kinda
good game
coast.
plan against the Patriots.
They were trying to coast. It was not smart.
So, yes, TB12 and my Pats going against the Giggles.
And so, yeah, are you feeling good about that matchup? You're a 4-point favorite.
So here's my feeling on it. I think the Eagles are actually the better all around team and should win this Super Bowl. I'm not sure they will. It all rests. I think most of it will rest on Nick Foles. I think the Patriots defense will have to score to win in this game. But if Nick Foles has the game he had last week, 2 weeks ago now, right?
2
A
weeks
week and a
ago.
half. Yeah. He will, they'll win. If he does like some regular Nick Foles stuff that, he's been known to do every now and then they won't. But if he plays well, and he doesn't have to play totally out of his mind, but he can't throw like a pick six.
Right.
And
He needs to be first year with Chip Kelly, Nick Foles.
Yeah. And if he can do that, I think that defense can easily shut down Tom Brady. I mean, and I do mean actually easily. I think they have the speed and they have the confidence and they have the front line to do it. They have that
even with Danny Playoff and running around. Danny Playoff.
Is
that what they call him?
Yeah, I just think with as they like to call it, their NASCAR set. Yeah. I think they can get, but again, it's so, that's the thing with the Patriots. Every single Super Bowl they've played in has been decided by one score. Mm-hmm. So it's not like the Patriots come in and mow people over. So I think, like I said, if Philadelphia can stay there and Nick Foles just does his job, I think they can outlast the Patriots. However, I think if the Patriots were ever to be able to blow somebody out, this could also be the team. Because if freaking Foles throws 2 pick sixes, and now that kind of opens up.
If he throws 2 pick sixes, it's over.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. And now but he could do something stupid like that, because he's Nick Foles.
Yeah.
I mean, he's He's no whatever the quarterback is for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bortles. Yeah.
Right.
Jerry
Well,
he just had surgery on his throwing hand. He had an injury since before the season started.
toughing it out.
Yeah. Well, throwing isn't his strong point, so he was like, what am I really going to miss?
Whatever.
Yeah. What are your feelings on the beauty versus the Eagles?
I don't know. It's hard to bet against the Patriots just given all their success, but this is an NFC East team, and they don't like those teams.
No.
So, I don't know. You're right. The defense is the big equalizer here. I think that the Eagles defense could make it happen, but I still think the Patriots win.
If Brady isn't on the field, obviously the Patriots can't win, and I think the Eagles can make them go 3-and-out.
Yeah, maybe.
Especially with that NASCAR set.
You're going to just keep pushing that.
Yeah.
Do you think the VFW is going to be rocking?
I don't know, but OdySea has kind of voiced that she doesn't want to go, so I may be at the VFW solo watching the freaking Super Bowl.
Well, I'm wondering also, do you think it's a mix of fans, or do you think they're going to be like Eagles fans?
I mean, the VFW is I don't know what to expect. And I know that it's the VFW, so I think it only has like one TV. It's not like a sports bar. No. He just he got a new TV this year.
Is it the old projector one where you fold out the front?
Yeah, right. Right. No, he got a new, I think a 55-inch this year.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be a total train, and that was one reason why I was kind of excited to go with OdySea, because it was just kind of to go there, and my buddy runs it, so it'd be fun. But now going by myself, I'm like, I don't know how this is
get your ass kicked.
Gonna work. Oh, I'm not going in Patriots gear. Well, fortunately, he's a big dude, and I'll just hang out with him behind the bar if I have to.
Well, I was going to ask, are you planning on kneeling during the national anthem? I don't know if that'd go over well.
No. Let's see, what could I do? Yeah, that would be good. Oh,
kneeling in your Brady jersey.
No, kneeling in my Kaepernick jersey.
Oh,
yeah, because Brady's Make America Great Again guy.
That's true.
So yeah.
God damn, that would be something else. Please get a picture of that.
I thought you were flying out.
I know. The fact we were having a text conversation at one point, and Neil just kept pushing it, and I thought he was joking, like we were going to go to Minnesota for the Super Bowl.
No, I figured you come out here, you fly out early Saturday, pick you up, we do the show, hang out Saturday night, we go to Super Bowl Sunday, you fly back early Monday.
I don't know, it sounds expensive.
Well, it sounds like all you'd have to pay for is the flight.
Well, that's true. You would do all the work. I just show up.
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for the VFW, but
anyway, so you think the Pats will win this?
I think the Pats will win in a tight one again. I just think we've seen the script before, and we're going to see the similar deal. But fuck, who knows? But I don't know. Do you think Brady's little pissant daughter is going to attend?
Oh man, I don't know why anybody would say that about anybody's kid, let alone a football player's kid, let alone Tom Brady's kid.
And it's like a Boston show.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to like end your career.
Yeah. Did you hear the clip?
I think I may have.
I mean, he kind of throws it out pretty quick. Basically, they're talking about some show that is covering Brady's life or something like that, and how they were saying, oh, the first episode was good, and blah, blah, blah. And the one guy said, yeah, it was all right. That one scene when they're in the kitchen and his little pissant daughter, that's how he said. My God, dude. Yeah. Not a good idea. I thought that was hilarious. Do you want to look at some prop bets for the Super Bowl?
I do.
Let's do that.
I like
prop
these.
Bets are fun.
Yeah.
I kind of try to grab a smattering of them, and some obviously
are a smattering.
Smattering. You know how I do.
Yeah.
Some of them are related, directly to.
Do these run the gamut?
They run the gamut.
Nice.
We'll go through them fairly quick. I want to know what your pick is.
Okay.
So I mean, like starting off with something simple. Will Gronk be medically cleared to play?
Yes.
Minus 150, yes. Plus 120, no. So they're thinking he's going to play. Will Tom Brady be wearing a bandage on his hand?
No.
You would make money on that. Yes is the favorite. Minus 130. Will Tom Brady announce his retirement after the game? Minus 2,500 for a no. So everybody's expecting him to not.
Yeah.
It says it has to be during the broadcast.
I heard. Okay, that's a no. That's a no.
Because you're still thinking that could happen.
Yeah, but I heard an interview with him today, and I might be wrong.
Yeah. Will Bill Belichick announce his retirement?
During the game?
During the broadcast.
Oh no, that guy won't ever announce his retirement. He just will be gone. Yeah, he'll tell Bob Kraft, and then they'll put out a statement, and that'll be it.
Right. Speaking of kneeling, will any players take a knee during the national anthem? Minus 350, no. So that's the heavy favorite.
Any players take a knee? I'm gonna go yes.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Waste some money, you could win there. That's a fun one to put money on. Could you imagine if you laid money
like,
into
yes,
the VFW?
yes.
He's kneeling.
Thank you,
sorry,
Chris
guys.
Long. Thank you, Chris Long.
I just made $300. Sorry, guys. These are Al Michaels or Chris Collinsworth questions. Will either of them say Danny playoff?
Yeah, Collinsworth will.
Minus 300, no. They think no. Sorry. The odds are they won't say it. Come on. Surely somebody.
Collinsworth loves bringing that because he'll say it in that way, like, I don't know why this whole Danny playoff thing. I mean, blah blah blah. He'll say it like.
Mean he has to say it like Danny playoff.
Yeah, he wouldn't say it like that. Or he'll make a catch and go, well, that's why they're calling him Danny Playoff, because he comes to play at the playoff.
That's a good voice. He does have a squeaky kind of voice going.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think either one will say goat?
I don't.
Imagine Al Michaels.
Al Michaels will not.
As the goat.
Yeah. I can see Collinsworth doing it, though.
No way.
That's why he's.
Say goat.
No.
He will say greatest of all time. He will
right.
say
Right.
Goat.
Yeah. I guess I'll go no.
Minus 500 on
go
the no.
no.
There. Plus 360, yes. And finally, will either of them say dynasty? Oh, sorry. Over under on how many times they will say dynasty is 2.5.
Ooh, 2.5.
Good number.
Yeah. Ooh. It depends how the Patriots play too.
Of course.
It would be awesome if they did. Well, they could say you're seeing the end of a dynasty. Oh, I'm going to go under.
Gonna go under.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to ask Glenn if they were doing, because when we went to the Super Bowl at the place we had beers, whatever it's called, Palisades. Thank you. They had really fun prop bets too. I mean, all the way from the Star Spangled Banner to cheerleaders, all the way. And so I was wondering if Glenn was going to do it, but I don't know if the VFW quite has that kind of clientele.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I would love to know when you're done. I know you'll recap it, but just the average age of the people.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you. We'll do our next show will be 2 days after that.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to hear what you experience.
Still think you should fly out.
Speaking of the length of the national anthem, over under is 120 seconds. Pink is singing, and she is a huge Eagles fan.
Fucking Pink. Huge Bon Jovi fan, too.
Well, she's from that area.
Who's also a Philadelphia sports fan.
Yes, he used to own the Philadelphia Arena League team.
Soul,
good.
120 minutes.
That was a great alternative music show on MTV.
Yes, it was.
120
seconds. 2 minutes. Under.
Okay. They're guessing over. Minus 180. So it's always right about there. It's always between about 1:57 and like 2:04. I mean, it's 2 minutes is right on the nose. Justin Timberlake first appears in headwear during the halftime show. Yes or no?
No.
You kidding me? That guy lives in hats. He loves those fucking fedoras.
He does, but I'm going to say no.
Comes out without the hat, huh? It's saying he will. The odds are he will. Minus 140 on the yes. There is a whole list that I won't go through of Justin Timberlake's first song during the halftime show. Jesus.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Sexy back is plus 175. That's one of the favorites. Can't Stop the Feeling is the favorite. What goes around comes around? Not a favorite.
No.
True Colors. What the fuck? Yeah, there's a bot. Cry Me a River. He's not going to sing Cry Me a River at the goddamn Super Bowl. Anyway, will there be a wardrobe malfunction?
He might start with a Prince song in Minneapolis.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
That would be my call.
That's a good call.
Yeah, he'd start with a Prince song.
Hold on. Was that on the list? No Prince songs on the list.
That would be that's what I could see him doing.
I
think he'll do if he doesn't start with it, I think there will be a Prince either medley or something in there for Prince. There's got to be something. You can't have the freaking Super Bowl and not have
some sort of nod
to Prince. Yeah, in Minneapolis, I should say.
Right. The Let's Go Crazy song. What was it? My lady friend the other day threw out a lyric she thought was in that song that was so baffling to me. It was something about the elevator. Something about hitting one of the elevator buttons. And it made no sense. It's like, what do you think they say? She's like, yeah, slap another button or something like that. It was something weird like that. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, my lady friend is
Oh, that's funny. Maybe he'll do was it the horses where your Trojans run free, or Trojans where your horses run free? Was that Little Red Corvette?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe they'll do Darling Nikki.
Pick another floor. Dun dun. No, it was not. Darling Nikki. Could you imagine? Yeah. Jesus. For Nick Foles.
There you go.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
right. He'll be in the corner masturbating with a magazine.
Oh, man. Will there be a wardrobe malfunction? Minus 400, no.
No.
Or excuse me, minus 4,000.
No.
Heavy bet there. Will Britney Spears make an appearance?
No.
Ooh, minus 500, no. Will Janet Jackson?
No.
Minus 600. Will any member of NSYNC make an appearance? Minus 180 on the no, so much closer.
Yeah. Meaning on stage or just be at the game?
I think they mean on stage. Halftime show appearance.
No. I think you'd be more likely to get, who's the guy he does all those stupid skits with all the time?
Oh, Jimmy Fallon. He was on the list, but I did not include him.
Yeah.
Couple more.
All right.
How many times will the word dilly be said during the broadcast?
Dilly.
Over under 12 and a half.
Ooh, including commercials.
I'm assuming this is all including commercials. It has to be. There's no way that. What do they think? Collins.
I'll take the under.
Sitting there all day going dilly.
I'll take the.
Al Michaels. Brady throws deep and dilly. Touchdown. I'm like, what?
What is it? Danny playoff or whatever? Danny postseason?
Dilly playoff.
Dilly to Danny postseason.
And finally, who will win the 14th Puppy Bowl? Team Fluff or Team Rough? I know you're going Fluff.
My first thought was to go Rough because I was thinking of the band Rough Cut.
I'm
gonna.
You like to Fluff. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Rough.
Really?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll go Fluff. I'll fluff all over you.
You fluffer nutter.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear about the VFW. Anyway,
fly out.
I can't, man. Busy.
Like that, I can't, man.
Busy, man. I got a midnight hockey game Friday night, and then I got to coach basketball at 9 a.m. the next morning.
You already said it's boring as hell.
What, the hockey?
Yeah, the hockey.
Well, it's fun for me.
And then what? And then what do you have after that?
Then I got to coach basketball the next morning at 9 a.m.
Oh, really?
And then take the flight after that?
No, freaking screw basketball. How old are the kids?
They're third graders. They're 8 years old.
Yeah, they can skip 1 freaking practice. They're not going to get any better.
It's not a practice. It's a game, dude.
They don't know it.
They need to bounce back. We got slaughtered last Saturday. Anyway, let's talk about some NASCAR.
Okay, let's do it.
On your beauty marks, it's time for the NASCAR Minute.
So last week was Bronzer, which you carried onto your show, Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks. You forgot to pimp your vlog.
Oh, I can do that now.
And thank you.
Yeah, we're out. Annalise and I, my co-host and lady friend from over at Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks, we also have a vlog called Halos and Heathens, and we are looking for help to get subscribers to that channel. You don't have to watch any videos. We just need subscribers so we can get the channel monetized again, so we can make a few bucks a month. And so if you just go to youtube.com/Halos and Heathens and hit subscribe, we'd very much appreciate it. And again, you don't have to watch any videos. We don't want any of your money. Just that would help us out.
They're pretty crazy videos, though.
Thank you. They're ridiculous.
Yeah. I star in a few of them.
So, yeah, and that Bronzer video is coming out on Friday.
Yeah, I could see I looked at your podcast video.
Mm-hmm.
You could sort of see it on the camera.
You can?
Because it was the darker side was the far side.
Gotcha.
But you would turn your head sometimes and you could kind of tell, you kind of see the line.
I made a perfect line, and I applied it not as Bronzer. I applied it like as all over face. Oh, I just smacked my microphone. Yeah, all over face stuff. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, you're like Phantom of the Opera shit.
Pretty much. I was like Sia's hair. All right, Matador, would you like NASCAR or beauty tip first?
Well, I think
so.
I would like
in NASCAR, Danica Patrick got her ride for
Oh.
the Daytona 500.
Nice.
She got her ride from Premium Motorsports, which owns a charter, so she's guaranteed to be in the 500. Doesn't matter how she does during qualifying. She's in the Daytona 500. She is going to race the number 7, which is what she came into the Xfinity Series racing, and it's going to be the GoDaddy car. So it's going to pretty much be her
This is
first,
get back to roots.
yeah, her first car for her last race in NASCAR. Now people are saying, oh, and she's also getting her original crew chief, Tony Uri Jr., who she had the most success with.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's coming back too. He as soon as he heard that she was doing it, he's like, I want to be the crew chief. So it's pretty cool. So it's all coming together for it. And now people are saying, well, what if she wins the Daytona 500? Because that means she's pretty much guaranteed a spot in the championship. So she says no, it doesn't matter. This is her last race. But I think if she wins and somebody comes up and says we're going to give you a full-time, GoDaddy might even say for the money, yeah, we'll sponsor you for the whole year. You're guaranteed to be in at least the final round. So I don't think she'll win just simply because it's such a crapshoot, really, who wins.
And she does rarely win.
But at Daytona, her average finish is like 10th. She's a really good Daytona and plate racer. Yeah. So
is Aaron Rodgers going to ride along in the passenger seat?
I heard he's going to be the left front tire changer.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, that makes it easy.
Now that his collarbone's feeling better, it should be no problem for him.
Chucking those tires around.
Matt, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
I know that you sometimes enjoy having a beer or maybe a glass of wine when you're feeling it.
Sure.
A cocktail.
Yeah.
And you know how your lipstick, you get stuck on the rim of the glass and then it looks nasty. So if you don't want that to happen, one thing that you can do, which helps a lot, is lick the rim of the glass first, and then your lipstick won't stick as much to the glass. There you go.
I like that.
That's what you get.
And I don't recommend it at all, but for you smokers out there, you can always do that with your cigarette, much like Sonny Crockett used to do in Miami Vice back in the day. Keeps your lips from sticking to the cigarette.
Oh, yeah. I would just say don't smoke.
Yeah, that would be the way
that
to
will
go.
Keep your lips sticking.
Unless you want to look cool.
yes, because that's what that is correlated with these days.
It is. Look at Sonny Crockett.
I
one
still
of the
love
guys in television history.
I'm a big fan of watching American Pickers, and I love when they come across old signs. It's like 4 out of 5 doctors suggest smoking Joe Camel. You know, you're like, oh
yeah,
Jesus,
right. Yeah, no,
that's terrible.
Hilarious.
So there's your NASCAR minute. Mark?
Thank you. Thanks, Neil. I'm Mark.
I'm Mark.
So we actually have this dumb side note. We have 3 guys on my hockey team named Matt.
Oh, really?
And we were kicking around the idea of adding another guy
named Matt.
Nice. And he is buddies with a guy on our team named Mark. So I thought, let's all 5 go out there at the same time, and we'll call it the Oh Hi Mark line.
That's great. That's great. So is everybody called Matt, or do people have nicknames?
No, people.
Like, are you Fluffernutter?
Yeah, I'm Fluffernutter. How'd you
That would
know
be
that?
awesome.
Fuck.
Could you imagine how annoying that would be? Fluffernutter, pass. You know, you're like,
yeah, having to say that every time too. Fluffernutter.
Mm-hmm. But does anybody have nicknames, or is everybody Matt?
Yeah, a lot of it's based on like your last name or things like that. It just depends.
So they call you Adore? They're like, Adore, over here.
So, well, in hockey's a lot of, hockey nicknames are always, I shouldn't say always, but a lot of times they're not very inventive. So they'll just throw a Y on the end.
Oh.
Like Neely, Maddie.
Gotcha.
It's just.
Gotcha. Then I'd sound like, I'd feel like I was playing hockey with my mom. Got Neely all the time. Yeah.
So there is a gal out there.
Oh, Jesus. Is she a lady friend of somebody's?
She is probably a lady friend of somebody. Her name is Anna Goldfarb, and she writes for Vice.com. And we like to take her regular column where she has people answer a question in 6 words, or actually exactly 6 words.
Right.
I always say 6 words or less, exactly 6 words. And this one that I grabbed is how they lost their virginity.
Can I ask you a quick question about virginity, Matt?
Sure.
Is losing your virginity for a boy
penetration,
or just coming?
Oh, I think traditionally you would say it's penetration.
How about for a girl?
For a girl, I mean, I think the old standard way of defining it is that.
All right, let's say
I don't.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I mean, because you could make arguments for things.
Well, that's
but
what I'm saying. Like let's say guy and girl have anal sex and he comes.
Mhm.
Is that losing your virginity for him or for her?
I don't know. I mean, when I think back 6 years ago to when I lost my
Mhm.
virginity, I wait a minute. He has an 8-year-old kid. How does that work?
Yeah.
I think of it as standard penetration, sexual intercourse, vaginal intercourse.
With a penis, not with a toy or a finger.
Correct.
All
With
right.
my penis going into a vagina.
All right. Just
Now,
curious. Yeah.
if you're homosexual, then it's different because your virginity would be considered, I think, a different. That's a different,
Oh, that's a
you know,
good point.
thing. So
All
I think
right.
it probably depends on your sexuality to a degree,
Sure.
but it also depends just on what you define it as. Because I think everybody defines it differently. I think most people probably say if
Two
you're
people having intercourse.
heterosexual, two people having vaginal intercourse would be the way that would be defined.
All right.
Is that not what you think of when you think of losing your virginity?
I don't know. I just when it came out, I was just thinking, well, you know, what constitutes losing your virginity? Is it for a boy? Is it ejaculation? Is it being inside a vagina, or is it just being inside a hole?
Sorry, it just sounds funny.
Like a mouth hole, an
I
ear
don't think you
hole.
can say ejaculation, in my opinion, just because
You do that usually
that's
before
too
you've
broad.
done.
You could
Right.
jerk off and ejaculate. You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
You could get a hand job. That's not losing your virginity.
Okay. All right. I mean,
You know,
I
you could
think.
get a blow job. That's not losing
See,
your
it
virginity.
sounds a little. I feel like it's a little sexist. Like,
sexist
because guys
say
can
that
do all this stuff and they don't lose their virginity. Girls can't get a hand job.
Girls can play with themselves. Girls can have a guy go down on them.
Where are these girls?
There are all these lady friends out there.
Yeah. All right.
They can
Good.
come from
Now that
lots of things. They don't just have to have a penis inside them, Neil, to come.
Oh well, yeah. What if the girls are gay?
So that's a tougher one to gauge because I am not involved in any way in that.
Right. Right. Literally.
but I don't know. I don't know how you define that. To all of our gay women listeners out there, how do you define losing your virginity? I don't know how you.
I'm gonna actually ask one of my friends.
Should.
I'm gonna.
It'd be good to know.
Yeah.
I could see it meaning several different things. So
that's kind of interesting. I like it.
Anyway, back to the 6 words of losing your virginity.
Yeah.
So
in the butt, Bob. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna run through a number of these.
All right.
Sarah, 21. This should be interesting.
Oh, Sarah.
On a deflated blow-up bed. Now,
just pump the air right out of the blow-up bed.
What's worse? Having sex on a deflated blow-up bed, or sleeping on a deflated blow-up bed even, or a water bed?
I would think having sex on... No, I would think sleeping on a deflated blow-up bed would be the worst.
Yes, because you're not coming.
No, yeah. And you're not comfortable. Having sex on one isn't as bad because you're still having sex.
Right.
And then sleeping on a waterbed isn't bad. And having sex on a waterbed isn't bad.
But it's just, I feel like they're similar in the sense that if you lean too far one way, like your elbows hitting the floor or a body part's hitting the floor.
On a waterbed?
Yeah.
They're in a cage.
But I was like, maybe I was never laying on a properly inflated waterbed, but it always seemed like it wasn't 100% like that. So if you rolled over too hard one way or, you know, put too much pressure in one spot, you're almost all the way down.
Then there wasn't enough water, nearly enough water.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents...
I just feel like waterbeds are trouble. And I mean,
they are.
Is like a 1980s problem.
Oh, totally. My parents bought into the waterbed thing big. So they got one, and they were so excited about it. They thought they'd get me, who was in 4th grade, 5th grade, a waterbed.
That's a bad idea.
And I'm like, so it was a little twin waterbed. And so it had like a wooden, like a wooden frame that the waterbed sits in. And yeah, it's supposed to be they're supposed to be pretty firm. They're actually pretty freaking firm when they're done right.
Okay.
But man, I never liked it.
Right.
Hey, buddy, you can have that.
Because you know you can just like crash into your bed, just like fall into your bed. On a waterbed, you're like moving back. I just don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
All right, Tara, 23, in a pool house, soaking wet.
Well, good for you, Tara. Oh, not like that kind of soaking wet?
Well, no, I was going to say it sounds like Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
Was his name Mike Damone?
Yeah. That was his ticket scalper, right?
Yes, it was. Jack, 25, went home during high school lunch. That sounds pretty fucking hot, Mike.
Wow, I guess mom.
Or Jack. I said Mike. Jack.
I guess, yeah, it's always nice to see mom at home during lunch.
Oh, poor Jack. I think I never had that experience. I did go home one time at lunch.
You never had the experience of having sex with your mom? That's awesome,
Well,
Matt.
that's
You don't
number
need to
one.
announce that.
Number two is I never went home for lunch in high school and have
Ah.
sex. I did go home one time and try to smoke weed out of a coconut. Don't ever try that.
Oh my God, you made me choke. What the?
It's not a good idea. It's hard too because coconuts are fucking hard to get open. You can't even make a good bong out of them. You know, don't do it.
That's
folks.
great.
Coconut, not a good way to smoke weed. Use a tin can.
Yeah.
Use something else.
Yeah, at least an apple, orange.
Yeah, something else.
Oh,
something
that's
that's much easier to manipulate.
Watermelon.
Coconut, not so much. Watermelon. Brett, 28. No lie, with best friend's mom. Oh, I don't believe you, Brett. I think you're lying.
I mean, it could have been because you never know. You never know.
What an asshole, then.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck somebody. You can't fuck your best friend's mom. That's horrible.
well, maybe you should have just put good friend.
Jessica, 41, with a guy friend for practice. Man, I needed more friends like Jessica in high school.
Wow.
Let's just practice. Okay.
Yeah. Huh, that's all I'm doing anyway.
I got 10 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
Kim, 35, summer theater party. Tired of waiting. Oh,
I don't.
poor Kim.
Yeah. So she settled. Is that what she's saying?
I think I guess she really wanted to do it, and it was a summer theater party. He was probably gay.
Oh, wow.
The next one is Ken, 35, theater party with a chick. Gross. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Kim. Anyway, Gabriel, 28, game of curious truth or dare. Ooh. So
That's
like,
kind
I
of what
dare you to
that
go
game
make
is
out the-
for, right?
No, I don't think it's for fucking though. Like I think it's more like go in the closet and make out, or touch his ween or something. But it's not going
Touch his ween.
go in there and fucking get after it. It usually doesn't go quite that far. Terra, 36. It only lasted 31 seconds. Sad.
Wow.
You know who it was then? It was Donald.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Tom, 40. College dorm room, skip gym class. You had gym in college?
Well, I know that like my college had like weightlifting was a class.
Yeah, not gym. It was a specific sport or activity, not gym.
Good point.
It was a generic gym class.
All right,
What the
kids,
fuck are you
go
talking
take 2
about?
laps. We're gonna warm up, then we're gonna come back, play some dodgeball, and then we'll finish up with some softball.
Hit the showers, guys. Oh my God, this story sounds fishy, Tom. I
I got a note from my mom that I don't have to do gym today.
Right. I think somebody asked him, and he was like, I skipped class. Which class did you skip? Gym. Laura, 28. He snuck through my bedroom window. Well, fuck. I hope he was invited.
Yeah, that's called rape, Laura.
Yeah, Jesus, Laura.
Well, I guess she's being honest if that's how she lost her virginity.
She comes out in the 6-word segment. That's how it all comes out.
I tell you.
Danielle, 26. After prom, back of a car. Well, we know this wasn't your prom date because you were puking Jack Daniels all night long.
That's right. That's right. And that was winter formal.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Not prom.
Not get crazy.
Bad. Ariel, 26.
Oh, with a crab under the sea.
It's got to be, right? Don't tell your mother. I don't know what that voice was. In his grandmother's apartment.
It was like a kind of a drunk Darth Vader.
What was that guy's name? The guy that sang all those songs?
In real life?
Sebastian
the anti-crab.
The anti-crab. In his grandmother's apartment one night. How fucking romantic is that? Was it like, we did it under an Afghan?
Yeah,
the smell of mothballs got to me.
The night they found Grandma dead, he's like, "Oh my God,
shit,
she won't hear us. Trust me."
We did it on your grandma.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh God.
Kate, 27. The playground after dark twisty slide. That sounds fucking awkward.
Yeah, but it also sounds kind of cool for your first time. Like there's something to it.
I guess, but like, why?
You don't know what you're doing usually your first time anyway. You might as well have it be somewhere fun.
I disagree in the sense that if it's the first time, there's so much like head exploding enjoyment you're getting for the first time having sex, you don't need props and shit going on around you.
Oh, I don't know. My first time, I was nervous as crap.
Oh, all right.
Nervous.
Well.
A slide would have helped me out a lot.
Can we do it in the slide, please?
Yeah.
No.
Can we do it in my race car bed, please?
Race car waterbed.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think you'd also be, I mean, if you're not, I hope you're not claustrophobic, because those twisty slides are not big.
Oh, I figured it was like not an enclosed twisty slide, like just a twisty slide.
I think it's enclosed.
Oh, good for them.
Then you're kind of hidden.
I like them.
I don't know. Anyway, Beck, 25, threesome with best friend. We high-fived.
Oh, so he had 2 turntables and a microphone.
He did. And
Oh, wait, a
had
threesome with another dude?
Beck, 25. So I'm guessing Beck, I don't know, that could be a guy or a girl, Beck.
That's true. But usually chicks don't high five like and put it in their 6 words.
Good point.
Girls are a little
So it's
bit more
gotta be a guy.
classy, usually.
So him and his buddy had sex with a girl and high-fived.
Okay. I
That's
think
how you
he's
lost
more
your
into his
virginity.
buddy. I think he's more into his buddy,
Might be right.
which is fine.
That's fine, Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he barely gets his junk out and starts high-fiving the guy. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. He's like behind his buddy. His buddy's like, no, the other side. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
No, I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just go for it. Get after it. You're doing
Yeah.
great. Allegra, 25. Upon my request with a stranger.
Okay.
Allegra, what's the matter? It shouldn't be
Wow.
this hard. Why did you request a stranger?
Well, maybe we don't know Allegra's situation.
We don't, and also maybe Allegra was too nervous to do it with someone she knew.
Yeah.
So she thought it would be easier for her to just get it out of the way.
She could be really stinky.
Well, I wasn't going that way.
Oh.
I just thought maybe she was nervous.
I thought maybe she's self-conscious because she has one leg.
Oh my God, you're really going down a dark path here with Allegra. Poor
What?
Allegra.
No, the people have one leg and have sex.
They do, of course they do.
But maybe this was her first time, and she's like, I don't know what I'm doing or how to do it. And if I just find a stranger, I'll get it over with. I'll figure it out. I'm good.
I guess so. Matthew, 36. Twin bed, art school dorm room.
Not bad.
Boy, that's tight quarters.
But
Those dorm.
Oh, right. But
Those
I mean,
dorm
you don't
beds
need
are-
a lot of room. You just, somebody's on top or somebody's in front. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I just think that's tight. That's kind of small.
Not overthink this.
Cora 30, Cora 32, in sleeping bag under the stars.
Oh, Cora thought it was romantic.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe sleeping bags have come a long way,
Yeah.
but they're not very big. I guess you can get bigger ones. It just doesn't seem very comfortable. Once again, like,
yeah.
it seems like they're doing it just for the sake of saying they did it in a sleeping bag.
Right, but I think part of it is like they're out. Maybe they're gonna have a little late night picnic, or they're out, and and it's like, well, they cuddle into. If you're in love and happy and all that stuff, and you're like, well, cuddle into the sleeping, because like those cheap ass sleeping bags at Target, I have one for when I have to stay at work. It's big enough that you could have 2 people in there cuddling, and then all you got to do, if you have like shorts on or PJ bottoms, and you're like, oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Yes, that's my go-to line.
Look what snuck in.
Sometimes I do it at the bar. I'm like, oh, look at this.
Look what just showed up.
Yeah.
I guess. Maybe you open the thing up. Maybe you do the open face sandwich sleeping
No,
bag.
I think
and you're
it's
just on top.
cute, and you're in there just cuddled.
God, that's hot too. And I don't mean like
Oh my God.
I don't mean like sexy. I mean that's
You
hot.
old grumpy bastard.
Ellie, 27,
Mhm.
on a couch. He was French. Oh yeah? Was it a
Bon-
chaise lounge?
Bonjour.
then? Bonjour.
Yeah. He
Finally,
mimed the whole thing.
Oh God damn it. That would be awesome. With a French mime.
Oh, that's great.
You don't know if he came or not.
You don't know if he has
Like-
a dick or what. He just kept holding his hands together out in the
Like,
air.
no,
Yeah.
that's not my vagina. Stop doing the hand thing. That's not my.
That's not what I meant by box. You're not stuck in a box.
Oh God damn it. Finally, Daya, I think is how you say this, 20, upstairs right above my dad's bedroom.
Oh,
Boy, that's ballsy.
yeah.
I just want to say to all our listeners out there who have daughters, enjoy thinking about that for the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah. How did you, tweet us. How did you lose your virginity in 6 words or less?
Yeah,
Why
we
did
need
now I'm saying or less?
It's or less. I think I think you just assume
Yeah.
you're given a maximum amount.
Tell
but
us how
it's
you lost your virginity in 6 words.
Yes, please do that. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. I'm making a hole sign with my hands. Fingers going in the hole. Okay. Well, thank you for listening.
What does work is
Hmm.
put it in person's butthole.
Person, not him or her. You don't want to
No,
get specific.
I'm not committing.
Put it in human's butthole.
Yes.
Don't do that one. I think you can do better with the hashtag.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
great.
Hashtag how'd you lose your virginity? I like
Hashtag human butthole.
Oh,
Oh, I'm killing myself.
Asshole and butthole are so dramatically different in my mind.
Oh, asshole is so gross.
No, butthole is so descriptive that I can almost see it when you say it. Asshole is more neutral, like he's an asshole. But when you say butthole, that's like saying I have to poo. No, you don't say poo because now I see the log that you know what I mean? It's in my head now. I just pooed out of my butthole. Gross.
What is going on? What happened to the show?
I gotta take a shit.
Oh.
You have to poo.
How about crap?
Crap's fine.
How about
all
poop?
That's fine.
How about if you put a P at the end?
Poop is even okay, although that's getting close. But poo.
Right.
Poo? Gross.
Yeah.
I just keep seeing like Mr. Hanky or something.
The Happy Christmas poo?
Oh man. Is anybody still listening? Have you had enough of us? Because we're done. This is the end of the
I'm
episode
grossed
now.
out now.
You can go back to your regular life.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening very much. We'll be back next week.
Thank you very, very much. Yeah.
Talking about how Neil got his head kicked in at the VFW.
Yeah. Well, no, you'll hear us at the live show first.
That's true.
That's pre-VFW.
No,
That's
you won't. Well, yes, you will. I take that back. If you're doing,
do you know what's going on? This will be pre-concussion number 12 for me or whatever I'm on. Pre-VFW.
Terrible. Okay, let me start over.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening just to the recorded episodes, you will hear a different episode first, then 200. But if you want to be a good, guy or gal,
chap,
and have a real wingdinger of a time, join us Saturday, February 3rd on Mixlr.com at 3 p.m. Pacific. And you can listen to us record the live episode 200. Maybe we'll be a little bit more, I don't know, composed.
For those that don't know, Mixlr's MIXLR.
Because the E's, just, who needs E's?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's like Clamor. It's our old buddies Clamor.
Yeah. Clamor's gone, right?
They're gone. They're long gone.
Yeah.
They couldn't monetize it.
Yeah.
Which I knew from the start. I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to monetize this. But I love it. I loved it. I like the app. But anyway.
Yeah.
Side story there. You can find us at reasonsaresilver.com. Go out to iTunes, Stitcher, and subscribe, tell a friend, write a review. All those
Spreaker,
things.
SoundCloud.
If you want to subscribe to our show and just download but not listen to the episodes, you can do that too. Similar to Neil's
That's
vlog.
what I do. Well, I do that with our episode, and the cool thing about the vlog is you don't even have to download nothing. You just subscribe and you're out. You're done.
Download. That's a good point.
Nothing.
Yeah. So we're advertising your vlog again.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. You can tweet us at ReasonsR and at AngelsFreak7. I don't know about you, but I've been feverishly out there buying fake followers on Twitter.
Nice.
Working really well. What the fuck?
It's the place to be. Cruising on the Mike is easy motherfucking E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do people do that though?
I don't know. You can buy fake YouTube subscribers. You can buy YouTube views.
See, YouTube subscribers makes a little more sense because then you can get money out of that.
Yeah, but YouTube figures it out, and then they're like, "No, you got 5,000 subscribers in 2 days. Your channel's not that good."
Right.
It's got to kind of go with somewhat of the views, I mean,
it's got to be somewhat organic.
Right. Pliable.
You can email us at reasonsarseveral@gmail.com.
Can I, Matt? Can I email you?
You're such a poo hole.
You're a butthole.
You're a poo hole. If you have stuff
we just turned into fourth graders.
Please send us stuff by Saturday so we can include it in the show if you do have stuff for that. Otherwise, if you have anything else to send us, go ahead. We'll be back next week. I apologize for this episode. It was pretty wiggity whack, but
It was really solid up until I started asking about buttholes.
yeah, buttholes and poo.
Yeah.
To be fair, I brought the poo.
You brought the
Oh no, that might be the title of the
I
episode.
brought the poo.
Okay, bye, folks.